it back. Garducki's kick is short. Van over at the 12. Man with big feet vaults his way through tackles to the 34-yard line. 14th year, he's never had a surgery. Well-conditioned athlete. He fakes on the draw, and the throw is complete to Slaughter. First down at the Colt 44. Grant, curling back from linebacker, made the tackle. You know, the guy and somewhat long to face Bono. Good protection out of the backfield. Anders, and well read by Quentin Corias. Linebacker positions in the dive. On second down, Lamont Warren with running room. Cuts back at the 30. He's all the way to the 42-yard line before Brian. Out of the shotgun, Harbaugh the first time. Has to throw it away. Pressured by Samuel. Boy, I tell you, Phil, I mean, you turn those four.
They are a running team and very good at it.
Second and short with Davis in motion, and the give to Marcus Allen. He has the first down to the 33-yard line. Tony McCoy down low to make the tackle.
You know, Vince Tobin told us about Marcus Allen, and he said one other thing about him: the best third down runner, or short yardage runner in the.
And this year became the first ever 5,000 receiving yards and 10,000 rushing yards. He stuffed this time and may have fumbled the way they're scrambling, and the Colts say they have the football. No action yet by the officials at the 42-yard line.
They can't say he was down because he was on top of people and his knee did not hit the ground.
And the signal is fourth down. So the 9. Harbaugh to throw. His receiver knocked down, and then he throws to Warren, and a flag is down as Warren is out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
He made the Hall of Fame in one game and one knocked him out of it.
Progress, they give him a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 for Harbaugh. Some play action. Got time. Now the scramble. And Harbaugh dives to the 49 of the Chiefs. First down. Derek Thomas. Tough to audible here. Harbaugh alertly falls on the ball. Neil Smith was there for Kansas City. The crowd part of that miscue.
Well, Kurt Loudermilk is the center that snapped the ball over his head. But, you know, Phil, when I looked at the defense.
They send Marcus in motion. Bono on the roll. Hits Anders. First down at the 49 of the Colts. Allen at tailback. Bono to throw on first down. Incomplete, and the flag is thrown. Interference by Ashley Ambrose.
Ashley Ambrose just got there a little bit too soon. I mean, he was playing the ball. He was playing the play exactly the way you're supposed to, but the ball didn't get there.
Pass interference. Number 33, defense. Automatic first down.
13-yard penalty, first down at the 37. Drive slide. Bono throws wide open as Allen. It's at the 20-yard line. Takes a hit from Jason Belser. Colts 20. This is the most serious threat of the opening quarter, down to the final seconds. Bono looking for 6. End zone touchdown, Nate Dawson.
Steve Bono, and a good adjustment by Lake Dawson right there. Steve Bono does a good job of seeing that he's covered, but David Tate had his back to the quarterback. He threw it to the back shoulder and really makes it an easy touchdown for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Try for point by Lynn Elliott, who had a slump late in the year. Missed 3 extra points. Knocks this one home. Very high and short. Ronald Humphrey at the 22. Through those cold hands, and then he has to eat it at the 23. Covered by veteran Martin Bayless. 3rd and long. Hand signals by Harbaugh, and this noise. How'd he get out of that? Now he's got some running room. And Harbaugh has a first down at the 37. Cap Davis at home for Harbaugh. Harbaugh down the middle, complete, and a first down to Aaron Bailey. The second. Third and a long 4 as they mark it at the 42. Underneath. It'll be close to a first down to Sean Dawkins, his first catch today. Number 1 pick a couple of years ago. 2 tight ends, both Banta and Dilger on the right side. Banta in motion. Warren has the first down. Simeon, the tackler.
Yeah, that's
mine. They're mine.
Harbaugh steps away from Thomas, but then is caught by the ankles underneath. As Vaughn or 7. Shotgun Harbaugh. Underneath, and the catch by Dawkins, who was not seriously hurt, and he has the first down. Harbaugh to the end zone. Incomplete to Sean Dawkins. And a flag is down.
A lot of bumping over there. Looks like James Hasty being very aggressive, and he was 15 or 20 yards down the field, still pushing on the receiver.
The penalty flag is at the 4-yard line, where there was contact on the far sidelines between Hasty, the Chiefs cornerback, and Dawkins.
Pass interference, number 40, defense. Automatic first down.
This is the 18th play of the drive. Third and goal at the 5 for Harbaugh and the Colts as they endeavor to tie. Turner, the motion man. He's the target. Touchdown. Floyd Turner.
Man, was that easy. That was easy.
I have to give it's the design of the play was so good. It just the Kansas City Chiefs, I think they lost sight of Floyd Turner because he came in motion, turned around. I thought he was going to block. He goes out in the flat, nobody there to cover him.
You know, the nice part about this whole thing too, Dick, is that they're running out of time, so they took a timeout. They didn't rush their play. Harbaugh takes a timeout, go to the sideline, and get a play. Don't waste the opportunity.
It was the same play again too, Paul. They repeated what they were going to try to do the first time.
Terry Blanchard to join the team after the first month of the season when they cut Mike Hofer, adds the 6 in March. Here's that short yardage. Big lean and an easy first down at the Colts 48.
Dick, you see the lean. You were sitting there watching. We're right in front.
But not from you.
That's right.
Davis in motion on 3rd and long. Bono. Good protection. Throws over the head of Davis, incomplete. 7 to score. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half. The winner to meet Pittsburgh for the AFC title. Harbaugh trapped in the backfield. Fumbles, and it's recovered by the Colts. It appeared that Will Wolford, 3rd and 15. Harbaugh deep down the middle, incomplete. Aaron
Here, they all shut up. In the 16 or 17 people here from Indianapolis, they're not making any noise anyway.
So 3 and out, and that'll give Kansas City some time to try to break the tie with 2:48 left in the half. Gardocki. High, wobbler, Vanover, near midfield, 50, and fumbles the ball, and the Colts recover at the 45-yard line. Ray McElroy, and Damon Watts were there for Indianapolis.
That's just an excellent job by the Indianapolis Colts punt team.
Harbaugh, crowd on its feet. Here they come. Harbaugh underneath. Hits Bailey, and Bailey breaks a tackle. Runs into his own man, now has another blocker, and a first down at the 34-yard line. Aaron Bailey, one of the young players. Covered. How could they lose? 3rd and 4. Whoa, my, what a hit. Incomplete. 7 yards. It is no good. Short and to the left. And that's about what we saw all during the warm-up on the part of both kickers.
Well, what this does, this really gives the Kansas City Chiefs offense a chance to come out with 57 seconds to go.
And as he steamed.
Screen, and it should work. Anders in the open field at the 50. Hits to the out-of-bound marker at the 45.
What a great call and a smart.
Yeah. He finally wore me down.
2nd down and 7 at the 42. Bono, deep down the middle to Dawson. At the 20, at the 18. tackle by Buchanan. Now the Chiefs hustle to try to down the ball. Bona gets his team lined up. And downs it with 16 seconds left.
See, if they throw that...
He makes with his right foot right there.
Here's Elliott to try the field goal. It is no good. He misses to the right, and perhaps poetic justice in that Ambrose seemingly had the interception, but not so ruled.
Well, see, here's what...
Blanchard had missed from 47, and now Harbaugh will take the kneel down, and that's the end of the first half. Heavily favored Kansas City has found a worthy opponent in Marchibroda's Colts. They're tied at 7 at the intermission half. Aaron Bailey is deep. Ronald Humphrey and Cliff Gross are the wings as the kick comes down to Humphrey at the 18. Ronald spins across the 35 and out to the 39-yard line. So good field position for the Colts as we go to Jim. Former cornerback has been shifted to safety instead. Third down and 4. Here comes Neil Smith. Harbaugh scrambles around it, buying time, and has to throw, and is he hit from behind? Defensive coordinator when he was head coach of the Bears. Third and short. Fake to Allen. Bono to Richardson. He can't come up with the ball. Lamont Warren cuts upfield at the 20, 30, and to the 39-yard line before Tracy Simeon can ride him down.
To go when they played each other.
Third, it's a long 4. 9 men on the line of scrimmage for the Chiefs, but only 4 rush. Harbaugh has a man open. Turner, does he hold on? Yes. First down, creating havoc again for Kansas City. Ronald Humphrey, he's in the game again, and a big hole for Humphrey and a first down at the 34. Well, one of the questions we asked at the start of the game today is that a secret weapon, that sweet potato pie. Underneath, intercepted. Mark Collins takes it away from Warren.
What a series Mark Collins has had in this drive by the Colts. He's made 3 good solid tackles to stop runs.
Fake down. Bono deep down the middle. Intercepted by Ambrose. Ashley Ambrose, who was denied an interception on a call in the end zone in the first half, gets this one cleanly at the 49-yard line. It was intended for Webster Slaughter. Here's a young man that has really blossomed the last 4 games. Dave line right. Dawkins, Turner in the slot left on 3rd and 3. Quarterback draw. And look at him run like a fullback. He fumbled the ball. And a scramble. Are they going to rule him down? Harbaugh off the quarterback draw in the shotgun, and they're going to say he's down. He lost the ball. Bayless leaves. Harbaugh recovering his own fumble. On first down into the flat to Dawkins. Dawkins at the 26-yard line. And another Colts first down. Tracy. Hand off to Warren with a good block. And Warren out of bounds inside the 15 for 5. Missed earlier today. This one is good. And the Colts have taken the lead for the first time with the AFC Championship berth in the balance. It's the Colts 10 and the Chiefs 7. You're watching the NFL on NBC. 60 yards. Marcus leading all rushers. Second and short. Allen again. There's a first down. There's a ball. Allen fights to the 45. There's the big play.
Mark is going to say to Lake Dawson, if you're not...
Experience. So to the 4th quarter with Pittsburgh waiting the winner. Wonder who the Steelers are cheering for as Marcus Allen puts his head down and gets very little at the 35-yard line. And that the other 6 straight running plays. Now play action to Allen and a screen to Andrews, 25-22. Fumbled as he hit the ground, and it's ruled down after a 12-yard 10th play of the drive. 3rd and 13. Buchanan couldn't get there. The throw to Anders, and he slips again at the 22. And that will bring the field goal unit out. Trevor
is into his face.
Plus a slippery footing. And he hooks it left. No good. And they're getting nervous at Arrowhead. The Colts still lead by 3. Really letting the noise fly as Harbaugh from the shotgun shotgun. Ducks out of trouble. Looks for a block. Doesn't get it. What a tackle in the open field. Is it Will to fumble? No. They say he's down at the 35, and will he get up? What a hit by Mark Collins.
This was Martin Bayless, I believe, number 21.
Approaching the 8-minute mark. Third down and long for Kansas City. Fourth quarter. 10-7 Indianapolis. Bono. They bring some pressure this time. Intercepted by Coriat. Brendan Coriat returns to the Kansas City 40. Regarded as the fastest of the Colt linebackers, and they have terrific speed. With a 3-point lead, the handoff to Warren. He stopped after a 1-yard gain. It appears to be short by about a yard. It'll be from field. Remember, if he misses, Chiefs get the ball at the spot. And he has missed. Well to the left.
Well, Dick, I said I didn't agree with it. Neither did Phil.
Chiefs have not made a 3rd and 4 or longer all day. 0 for 5. So they need a huge play here. Bono. Down the field. Intercepted. Ray Buchanan. No, check that. It's Eugene Daniel, the veteran, who comes down with it. Hit from behind. Hangs on at the 48-yard line. Willie Davis finally made the tackle. Lake Dawson actually was behind the defense, but the ball didn't get there.
Well, this was just a desperation throw, really, for Steve Bono. No reason to
get the ball back. They're going to have to take another timeout. They're not going to have any timeouts to move it.
4:24. They can ill afford a first down by Harbaugh, who throws on the run. Incomplete to Duggar, the tight end. He was covered by Brian. Will it be Steve Bono who goes in?
No, it's
Rich Gannon. So Marty Schottenheimer has to make a change. Bono unable to get the job done, and Rich Gannon, former Minnesota Viking and Washington Redskin, who did come in this year. We saw him against the Oakland Raiders when Bono was injured, come in and do a terrific
job. And we asked Marty Schottenheimer, would you switch quarterbacks? And he said absolutely, without hesitating, that he would switch quarterbacks. And right here, you have to agree with his decision.
The Colts in the driver's seat with 3.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Gannon's first pass, or second pass, is by Lake Dawson. And Dawson, a rather spectacular effort before the first. Colts punched in. And he throws on 3rd and 2.
He could run.
Dawson and a first down at the 41 of the Colts. And that takes it to the 2-minute timeout. Rich Gannon trying to perform some more Kansas City heroics. It's been that kind of year. Answer quarterback.
Well, his strength is moving around a little. To move the pocket somewhat, I think, would benefit him and give him a chance to buy himself extra time or run the football if it's there.
3rd and long has been a nemesis. Yet to convert.
Quarterback draw.
And he's got the first down and more to the 25. And now they're in field goal range. Clock running. 1 minute to go.
Plenty of time.
Waste the downs, 13th play. It started back at the 18 of Kansas City, trailing by 3.
I think you got to be aggressive and try to pick up the first down if you're Kansas City right here.
He's going to go for it all, but it's incomplete. What an effort by Lake Dawson with Ashley Ambrose. It has to be perfect to tie it and send it into possible overtime. It is no good. Wide to the left, and look at the Colts sidelines.
Tim Runnard just threw his helmet. I mean, he is down about the 15-yard line, and you talk about dejected. Tim Runnard is just, beside himself. He cannot.
Well, it was a big cheer in Pittsburgh when he missed that field goal, I'm sure, to play at home for the championship once again.
You know what? You talk about a whole lot of things, and who do you give credit to in this ball game? You've got to give credit to their defense. Vince Tobin, with this defense that he had, they came in here without Siragusa. He can't play, and they just do the job against this team. They basically, the entire ball game, shut down the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, the upstart Colts weren't given much of a chance in San Diego a week ago and beat the Chargers 35-20 on their home turf. They come here even a bigger underdog against Kansas City, the winningest team in the NFL, and have pulled the upset of the championship.